Welcome back, servants of Olympus, to more God of War Ascension, and the final video of this LP, and my final video for me personally through the God of War saga, unless you're watching this in chronological order, and then you'll have a lot more to go. The new game will be starting a new saga, trilogy, whatever. So we are finally caught up. Game order, timeline, we're all caught up. We got all our abilities back. We're good to go. So we really only have one thing to do, which is grab this chain. After, of course, reading that stuff that we read just a second ago. We gotta take on the sisters. Last remaining two. Yeah! Be sure to put your clone duplicate down. There we go. And then remove them to get up here. But of course, we couldn't just go directly there. We've got to have enemies, because fuck me, that's why. And if you're the one playing this game, then fuck you, that's why. I don't know if maybe this is the last-ditch effort if you're like a few orbs away from upgrading something to give you one final shot at upgrading. Whatever that case may be, we have one final little fight with some enemies. Take a seat. It's not a bad fight or anything like that. It's just pointless. Damn it, I got shit to do. Don't have time to be sitting around dealing with your shit. I don't even know what enemies these are we're fighting. I think we've finally been done with the goat people for a while. Yeah, we didn't deal with any of them the last couple of videos. I don't know, those are kind of ridiculous enemies, and they were way too used in this game. Yep, we got to use this amulet here one last time. Put something back together again. Amulet, you were a beautiful amulet. You were so useful and so helpful. I'm gonna miss you! Speaking of grieving.
I have been away far too long.
You can see her in the morning. Come.
In time, you will forget. All that you have lost can be yours once again. If this is what keeps you in service to Lord Ares, then this is what you shall have.
It is not real.
I can be your reality. The hard part is over, Spartan. You have committed the ultimate sacrifice. Offer yourself to us completely, and you shall live in blissful illusion.
Never.
Then let death be your reality! What is the meaning of this? You have made a poor choice, Spartan.
Oh, Kratos will be told that a lot more throughout this series. We'll be used to it by the end of the series. Waiting for that saving icon.
A simple trinket will not defeat us, sister!
You defy me? You are but a mortal.
You should have taken our offer, Kratos! Now you will pay for that mistake!
I am the Queen of the Furies!
She'll always be Slappy to me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was
See if
Slappy.
your brothers will offer mercy.
And I don't think I cut part of this fight here, but there is a possibility. I had to re-edit this in my Elgato program as a movie maker. Just keep fighting here.
No escape.
You know, bad guys always say that, yet the main characters always seem to escape. You know, the infinite rage would be nice right now. Damn it, bird lady! Go away!
You bring this
Pest.
on yourself, Spartan. You are not the one Ares had hoped for.
Hey, auto rage increase. That's always nice.
You will pay for taking Akira's life!
Every time that little barrier comes up, use the eyes to bring it back down. Eyes have it! Yeah. I like that. Grapple here. Well, that sounds fair. Except that you fucked with Kratos, and that's why he took a life. That's why he's gonna take 2 more. Actually, that's why he's taken several lives throughout this game. You know. Same deal, whenever, keep attacking that whenever that force field goes up, use the eyes. I don't know if he killed the innocent people, and then grapple when you need to. I don't know if he killed the innocent people in this game. Happy, this is what I think of you. Damn it, Slappy, how many times do I have to tell you to go away? I guess Slappy is the other sister. Makes sense in a way. I kind of would have preferred Slappy be a sea monster that you had to deal with, but since we never dealt with her any other time, then I guess I'm alright with it being a sister. It just seems really odd that a sister would be hanging out like that. Usually you would think that would be just some sea monster. We got Slappy and Bird Lady. Killed off one arm last video. This is the last major fight of the game, so feel free to use any magic, raid, whatever it is that you want to use, feel free to use it here. I didn't think to actually try using the slow down time option. I don't know if it would have really helped here. It might have helped with Bird Lady, but I'm not sure. Usually by the time it takes to actually use it, you end up getting hit. But it might help when she does a stupid dive bomb attack. You can get her a dive bomb into it anyways. Get it up, Bird Lady. Oh, you D from It's Always Sunny because you're a Bird Lady. Random tangent I could go on to, but we're at the final boss. Can't be doing that. Oh, come on, Slappy. Just give it up. No one likes you. No one. If you had been nicer to your son, maybe none of this would have been happening. Been nicer to Kratos, maybe none of this would be happening. But no, you're Slappy, so you gotta be a bitch about everything. And that's why. You gonna die. Right. You're not having any of your shenanigans. Oh, Slappy hurts. Let me kiss it, make it better.
Shame, Sparta, Oathbreaker!
You are not fit to be called a Spartan! I lost everything because of you!
They were not there by chance, Kratos!
You think you want truth, but truth will only bring you pain! My death will not free you from this madness!
I would not have been strong enough to choose your path, Spartan.
Orcos.
I would have taken what my mother's offered.
I would rather live in truth.
I fear you may come to regret those words. Lord Ares still holds your bond.
This cannot be.
Before you killed them, my mother's once again made me your Oathkeeper. For you to be free, I must die by your hand.
I do not understand.
If you do not release me, my father will retain power over you, but even worse, I will live in eternal torture.
I have spilled enough innocent blood.
There is no other way, Spartan. Destroy the Oath. Kill Ares. Have your revenge. I was never the warrior my father wanted me to be. But please, all I ask, give me an honorable death.
With the death of Orcos, the blood oath to Ares was finally broken, and the painful truth rushed back to Kratos' mind. The truth of the murder he committed, the slaughter of his wife and child, the carnage forged from his relentless ambition, surfaced in perfect clarity, and became the visions that would haunt him all of his days. Now free of the Fury's madness, but still tortured by the truth of his past, Kratos left the only home he'd ever known and set out to undo all that he had wrought.
And anybody who's seen my God of War 3 LP knows how that all worked out. Yeah, well, we did it! God of War Ascension, done! Despite all the movie maker fuck-ups, we made it! And as we do in all of my LPs, victory sip. Let's see, I've got a Pilsner here. I think it's a Samuel Smith Pilsner. Yep. Not too bad. A little late in the day to be drinking when I gotta go to work tomorrow, but I'm only having the one, so it's okay. I got to have alcohol for my victory sip. Most of these have been. That's it. That's God of War. The original trilogy for the PS3. Done. Granted, some of those games came out on other systems, but I played them on the PS3. But damn it, it's a PS3 trilogy for me. Plus, they're replacing the voice actor in the new game, so. Done. Overall, I like this game a lot more than I thought I was going to. If I were to give it a rating, it would probably be a 6 to a 6.5 out of 10. It's pretty good. It's just a little sloppy. There are elements of it that I really don't like. But the only moments that really frustrated me the most were the QuickTime events and the game-breaking glitches. And some of those, well, the game-breaking glitches could have been easily fixed. I don't know about the QuickTime events. They really could have just done the Halo effect like they did in God of War 3, and that would have helped a lot. I think there was something around them, but it wasn't nearly as visible as it was in God of War 3. So I don't like that. But the game otherwise played pretty well. there are a lot of decisions that were made during this game that I don't particularly care for. The story didn't really seem particularly necessary to tell, but it wasn't bad either. It seems to pick up after Kratos does what he does in that flashback after he realizes everything that he realizes in God of War 1. And they kind of allude to all that here. But in case you missed it, I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen God of War 1 yet. So if you're watching this in chronological order, then you've seen this game, then you'll move on to Chains of Olympus, and then God of War 1, and then Ghost of Sparta, and then God of War 2, and then God of War 3. All games that have been done on my channel, all within the last year. I really would have liked to finish this LP in 2016, just because that's when I did all this God of War stuff. It would have been fitting, but oh well. Things came up, what are you going to do? There was a lot more I wanted to do with this LP, especially when it came to putting more music in this game. But honestly, I'll just be happy to have the LP done. Movie Maker and its fuck-ups took a lot out of me in terms of editing and all that. So I'm just happy to have it done. This is a really lengthy end credits sequence, so I'm not sure that I'm going to talk through all of it. I might. I probably could ramble through all of it. So what's next for my channel would be the continuation of Dino Crisis. We're 2 videos in on that, so I really cannot wait to get back into that because I have not played a video game since I last played that segment, which I guess was sometime last week, maybe. I'm not really sure. Maybe before that. I don't know. So I can't wait to get back into that and dedicate myself to that process until it gets done. I'm not sure how the video quality is going to be on that game because I am tempted to try throwing it onto my Mac into iMovie and editing it that way. Because honestly, if Movie Maker is going to be as much of a pain as it's been for me doing this, it might just end up being something I have to do. I don't know, we'll see. Either way, I'll probably record some, but for the most part, when it comes to editing and everything, I'm going to take a week off. I need a little break after all the video editing I've done over the last 3.5 days. I need a little bit of time. So a week should be good enough. I say a week, I might do something this weekend, but, you know, we'll have to see. So Dino Crisis will be next. Already started. After that, Kuon. After that, Fatal Frame 2. Those are my next 3 LP plans. So we'll see how that goes. Overall, I would say this game is a good enough game. It really could have been polished up a little bit better. Glitches fixed. I really wish you had access to your normal moves that you have in the other God of War games. I don't like that aspect of it. I don't like the quick time events being added into Magic. I think that was pretty lame. Voice acting was solid as ever. Could have used more of a soundtrack. You get some really cool abilities that were fun to use. The decay and rebuild mechanic was very unique. I also like that you can slow down time with it around some enemies. And I liked the decaying mist stuff that we got to see. The elements added to the blades were really cool, and you could switch between them really easy, so that played really well together. And the sliding sections were mostly pretty fun. Only that one I didn't really care for all that much, which was the one in that furnace area. But other than that, the rest of them were really fun. Too many goat enemies. But otherwise, pretty decent game. I do like that they did try to throw in some different enemies just to vary it up a little bit. It did seem like they wanted to make a change in this game, but they didn't want to vary it too much. But it does seem different at the same time. Overall, decent game. My least favorite of the 6 games, but still a pretty decent game. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a lot of fun, and I will see y'all next time with some more Dino Crisis.